Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks so much for joining me here. So DC Studios just released their latest Supergirl trailer. I'm still on the fence about this. I wasn't majorly impressed with the first trailer, I have to be honest. But let's dive into this movie. I've heard that they've added more Superman into the film, more Lobo into the movie. So let's get into the trailer. Let's see if that indeed comes through here in this latest trailer as well. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to the beginning. And 3, 2, 1.
Hey! I was just touching base
okay.
To see when you think you might be
Superman straight away.
That you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara. I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have...
Nope. So Superman is more put together. Kara seems a bit lost. She's out kind of in space a lot. Doesn't know what she's doing with herself.
Oh, miss wherever you are, buddy.
Obviously, she's very attached to her dog as well. You can see there. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought
she likes to party a lot by the look of it.
But look.
Is that Krem? Yeah, Krem of the Yellow Hills. We get a better look at him. Okay. Oh.
What can I do?
The Brigands carry the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
So it's like a John Wick story. She has to go after the people that have taken out her dog to get the antidote.
It's Krem of the Yellow Hills, who murdered my innocent family.
Bit of a backstory about Krem there.
Just do what I say.
Okay, this is that bar scene from the last trailer.
This does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Okay, Kara's gonna take on the entire bar. That's quite funny. Just seeing bodies flying everywhere. Oh, we got some more Lobo. Looks like we got some more of the Kryptonians there. She's taking on Krem's ship there by the look of it.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
That looks to be the final kind of part of the movie. Okay, more Lobo on his motorbike. This is a much better trailer.
Beautiful, lot of pain,
okay, she's come face to face with Krem.
lot of suffering.
I'm not sold on the music. What's going on with her face? She's like infected.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Bang! Oh! Okay.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Okay. Lobo looks pretty good there. Okay, so there we go. I have to say, right, straight off the bat, this is a massive improvement over that first trailer. If this was the first trailer, I would say that, you know, the first trailer, I would have given that a 5 or a 6. This is definitely around a 7, so it's a notch up. I'm still not, like, majorly over the moon excited about it. After having, like, the last 15, 20 years of superhero movies saturating the box office, I'm still not, like, this isn't giving me anything that we haven't seen before. But as a Supergirl fan, as a DC fan, I will, of course, be watching it. You know, Lobo looks like he's fun. Jason Momoa's having the time of his life. He's always wanted to play the character. They've put more Superman, more Lobo. Obviously, we start off there with Superman's message. Where are we? We've got Kara out in space. And we've kind of got that message from Superman. You know, you're never going to find your footing if you keep going off into space, if you don't establish yourself in one place. So he's kind of worried about his cousin. Let's keep going forward here. So if I do miss out on anything, I do apologise. Leave it down in the comment section if I do miss out on anything important. It looks like there's some sort of funeral going on here. We've got Kara with the other Kryptonians. Is this in the city of Kandahar? Is it Kandor? Is it Kandor or Kandahar? I forgot how you pronounce it. That kind of city that Brainiac puts into the bottle. Kandor? Kandahar? I can't remember the exact name. Yeah, it's definitely the city of Kandor. I had to quickly search it up just to make sure I was correct on that. I couldn't remember the exact name. But anyway, it looks like this is going to be the scene where she first comes across Crypto. This is where they first meet each other. He's kind of like a dumpster dog or whatever, whatever's happened to him. And you can see him there. He's full of dirt. She picks him up, fall in love. In the story, it looks like the story's about her getting the antidote from Creme of the Yellow Hills to bring Crypto back from the brink of death. That looks kind of like what it's kind of like here. And there's the city there being encapsulated in this kind of force field. And then we go forward, and it looks like we've got Kara being jetted off from the city there, kind of exiting the city as it's kind of, being bottled or, exploding or whatever's going on. Then we get another shot there of Crypto. Again, I don't know how much I care about Crypto, if I'm honest. I'm like, a lot of people didn't care about him in the Superman movie. I'm just like, the whole movie is kind of centered around Crypto, and I'm like, I don't know. It's just not 100% there for me. I don't know. It's just, let's keep going forward here. Okay, so again, Kara and Crypto there on the spaceship. And again, she's eating her cereal and Crypto chilling out, kind of showing their relationship. She's enjoying herself at a party. She's sitting there on a deck chair, just chilling out, probably hungover. And Crypto whacks the drink out of her hand. We get another good look. We get a good look at Creme of the Yellow Hills. This is a much better look than what we got in that first teaser. So there's the back of him there. And the armor looks pretty cool. It's very, very different from the comic books. I have to tell you that. It's very, very different. It's almost got this kind of almost space punk opera kind of feel to it. It's kind of like punky. I don't know, man. It's kind of like, looks like a space opera rock band type thing. I'm not really sure. Mad Max-ish, almost. Apocalyptic, sci-fi, space opera. I'm not really sure what words to use. But he does look much better in this trailer, Creme. Okay, we see Kara there. And then, obviously, that's where Creme ends up shooting Crypto there. For whatever reason, Creme is there. He's searching through Kara's ship or whatever's happening. Crypto ends up passing out or nearly dying, and Kara's little friend tells her that, Creme's got the antidote, so they have to go after him, basically. And she's looking at her little dog there in the kind of compass, and she's crying over him. From Craig Gillespie. Remember, guys, James Gunn isn't directing this movie, so do remember that. Craig Gillespie. Okay, another shot of Creme there. Obviously, Creme's backstory, where he took out this girl's family. So we see a bit of that as well as we go through. This looks to be a flashback here, where her family were taken out by Creme. Was Creme after her family for any particular reason? Does he just commit, brutal acts because it's in his nature? I mean, what exactly happened there? I don't really know. But again, seeing more about Creme is gonna, I think, heighten the backstory of the villain. It's going to make the overall story a bit better. So we get the bar scene here where they both walk into the bar. And again, Guardians of the Galaxy feel absolutely does feel like Guardians of the Galaxy. It feels like at any moment Peter Quill's going to walk into the scene. Okay, then we have all these different kind of, space monsters and, humans or whatever these are. We have an alien there in the background and they're all chilling out. They all start aiming at Kara. And Kara then proceeds to kind of beat them all up. And we see all the bodies kind of flying all over the place while this little girl kind of hides behind the table. That was quite funny. Just seeing her kind of cowering behind the table and then just seeing these bodies kind of just flying across the bar. That was kind of funny. I'll give them that. Okay, let's go forward. Then we get a good look here at Lobo. Our next look at Lobo. He's obviously in the same bar. So there he is. Lobo, he looks pretty good from that angle. I have to be honest. He does look good from that angle. He looks better. I wasn't blown away in the first teaser with the look at Lobo, and I don't think a lot of people were. But he does look pretty good from there. Let's keep going forward. So he's drinking in the bar, and we get a great look at him from there. Yeah, I mean, that does look like Lobo. I'll give it to them. I think they've done a good job of that. And Jason Momoa, again, he's always wanted to play Lobo. It's been his dream kind of casting. So I think he's really going to have fun with it, and I think he will be one of the highlights of the movie. Okay, June 26th. Again, we've got some sort of funeral scene going on here. Kara's there. And then we see that little girl. I keep forgetting what her name is. She's holding the sword. Okay, find your place. She's up in space once again, and it looks like something's just been blasted apart, whether it's her spaceship or something. Let's keep going forward. And it looks like she's having a battle here there's this spaceship like firing this blue laser beam at her, and then it looks like it's taken out her ship, potentially. We see it down here in the bottom right hand corner. Then she's coming up, taking on the laser beam, and she's firing back her eye lasers towards this ship as well. That's pretty cool imagery. I'll give them that. That looks good. That does look good. I like the way that looks. She looks pretty hardcore in that scene there. Okay, in the universe, we see her kind of penetrate the atmosphere. Then we get this look. This is probably towards the ending of the movie where they're taking on Krem. Obviously, this little girl is going to be getting her revenge for Krem taking out her family. We get a look here at Supergirl. She's kind of what is it exactly that she says? 1 second.
Won't take your pain away. Revenge
won't take your pain away. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. We'll have to wait and see what happens exactly. Then we get that scene where she's got something on the end of a bit of a string, and then she's kind of like swinging it around, taking out all of Krem's minions here by the look of it. And we see it there where she's like swinging something on the end. I don't know exactly what it is. It could be a big pallet or a big chunk of stone or something. But she's taking out all these minions. All these explosions. Then Lobo turns up. So yeah, they're definitely putting more Lobo into the marketing here. I think they've realized that Supergirl isn't strong enough to carry this movie, and they're putting more Superman, more Lobo. I mean, the first thing that we saw was that message from Superman, and now towards the end of the trailer, we're seeing Lobo. So it's like they're realizing that they need Lobo and Superman to carry this film. I think that's what they're realizing. Okay, we see Lobo turning up there. And as we go forward, she's kind of flying through space. And then there's that little girl. And we finally get her in a Supergirl costume there. And she's fighting on the back of this this kind of APC carrier thing. And I remember seeing this in the leaked fight scenes that we saw. We had the giant green screens in the background. And she was on top of these kind of armored personnel carriers. And she was fighting these kind of minions. And I remember seeing the leaked footage of this. And she comes face to face with Krem there by the look of it. And again, he looks so different from his comic book counterpart. He really does. And then she's got this kind of infection going on. I don't know what this is, unless I've completely missed it. It's almost like she's being taken over by the Venom symbiote. Like the side of her face is beginning to get really kind of black and veiny. I don't know what that is. Am I missing something? Let's keep going forward. There's Krem again. Another shot of Krem. We saw that in the previous trailer. There's that little girl. And again, yeah, the infection. Is it just where she's been attacked and something's exploded? Is she a bit damaged? Is it an infection of some sort? I really don't know. Let's keep going forward. Then again, we just see her with Crypto once again, just chilling out on her bed. More of the kind of Crypto relationship. And keep going forward. This is pretty badass, where she just blasts this guy out of the side of the door with her laser beams. And she proper, like, nails that guy out the door. I kind of like that. That was pretty good. Okay, and then we're back to that final scene where they're taking on Krem. And she's protecting the little girl, and then it kind of cuts to the end there. And then it kind of ends off with Lobo there. Aren't you the ditzy blonde I saw in the bar, I think he says. And she says to him, I thought the same about you. Something like that. But yeah, I mean, having more Lobo in the end there, that's pretty cool. So again, injecting more Lobo, injecting more Superman. I think they've realized that, you know, just having her there by herself may not be strong enough to carry the film. But there we go, guys. So I have to say, this trailer is a big step up from that first trailer. This has got me more excited in the movie than that first trailer did. I am looking forward to Lobo. I'm looking a little bit forward to seeing if any more Superman comes into the movie. And we've heard rumors about more Superman being in the film. But the whole core pillar of this film about the relationship between Kara and her dog, Crypto, it's like, I'm just not there on it. Like, the whole thing is she's going after Krem because of her dog. I'm just like, I don't know. It feels like a bit of a John Wick storyline, but it's just, it doesn't have the gravitas of John Wick, obviously. And it's kind of set in space. It's Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. I don't know, man. If they can continue to put out more marketing that really ratchets up the marketing, then it could get me on board. I'm still going to watch it, like I say, because I'm a DC fan. But it's a big improvement, a big step up, and I like the direction they're going in with the marketing. But I do think they've put more Lobo, more Superman, because they know that they need these characters to bolster up the interest. But anyway, guys, that's kind of my small breakdown. That's my kind of reaction there to the trailer. Jump down into the comment section, leave your thoughts, your comments, your theories, your opinions, and all that good stuff. Is this trailer a big step up for you? Is it a step down, or is it on the same level? What do you think about it? What are your thoughts and insights? And if there's anything important that you feel that I've missed, leave it down below as well. Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you in the next video.